The COVID-19 pandemic sent shockwaves through the global economy, leaving no country unscathed. India faced unprecedented challenges as lockdowns impacted businesses and livelihoods. However, India's economy has shown remarkable resilience, bouncing back with renewed vigor. This essay delves into India's post-COVID economic landscape, highlighting growth and exploring immense opportunities. Understanding the dynamics shaping India's future is paramount. The country stands at a pivotal juncture, poised to capitalize on its strengths while addressing challenges. In the aftermath of the pandemic-induced slump, India's economy has staged a remarkable recovery, defying expectations and solidifying its position as a global growth engine. The numbers speak for themselves, painting a picture of resilience and potential. According to the World Bank, India's GDP growth soared to an impressive 8.2% in fiscal year 23/24, making it the fastest-growing major economy in the world. This growth spurt has been primarily fueled by robust public infrastructure spending and a resurgence in real estate investment. The government's unwavering commitment to infrastructure development, coupled with favorable policy measures, has acted as a catalyst for economic activity. As per JP Morgan's projections, India is on track to maintain a robust growth rate of 7% in fiscal year 24/25, with the momentum expected to continue in the subsequent years. This sustained growth trajectory has positioned India as an economic powerhouse, poised to become the world's third-largest economy by 2027. JP Morgan estimates that India's economy will expand at an average annual rate of 6.1% over the next 5 years, highlighting its long-term growth potential. These positive economic indicators have not gone unnoticed by investors. India's stock market has witnessed a remarkable bull run, with the benchmark Nifty 50 index surging over 200% since its March 2020 low. This surge in investor confidence reflects the positive sentiment surrounding India's growth story, propelling the country's stock market capitalization to a staggering $5 trillion. In the aftermath of the pandemic-induced slump, India's economy has staged a remarkable recovery, defying expectations and solidifying its position as a global growth engine. The numbers speak for themselves, painting a picture of resilience and potential. According to the World Bank, India's GDP growth soared to 8.2% in fiscal year 23/24, making it the fastest-growing major economy in the world. This growth spurt has been fueled by robust public infrastructure spending and a resurgence in real estate investment. The government's commitment to infrastructure development, coupled with favorable policy measures, has acted as a catalyst for economic activity. As per JP Morgan's projections, India is on track to maintain a robust growth rate of 7% in fiscal year 24/25, with the momentum expected to continue in the subsequent years. This sustained growth trajectory has positioned India as an economic powerhouse, poised to become the world's third-largest economy by 2027. While India's economic resurgence has been broad-based, certain sectors have emerged as key drivers of growth. The manufacturing sector, in particular, has witnessed a significant revival, clocking an impressive growth rate of 9.9% in fiscal year 23/24, as per World Bank data. This revival can be attributed to a confluence of factors, including government initiatives such as the Make in India program, which aims to transform India into a global manufacturing hub. The services sector, another cornerstone of the Indian economy, has also demonstrated remarkable resilience. Despite facing initial setbacks due to the pandemic's impact on sectors like tourism and hospitality, services have rebounded strongly, compensating for the relatively weaker performance of the agricultural sector. This resilience underscores the inherent strength and adaptability of India's services industry, which continues to be a major contributor to the country's GDP growth. Furthermore, India's labor market has shown signs of improvement, with unemployment rates on a downward trend. The government's focus on skill development and job creation through initiatives like the Skill India program is yielding positive results. Moreover, India's external sector has remained robust, with foreign exchange reserves reaching an all-time high of $670.1 billion in early August 2024, according to World Bank data. Despite the impressive macroeconomic indicators, India's economic landscape is not without its share of challenges. One of the most pressing concerns is the widening economic disparity, often characterized as a K-shaped recovery. While certain segments of the population, particularly those in the higher income brackets, have witnessed significant wealth growth, a large section of society continues to grapple with stagnant wages and rising household costs. This K-shaped recovery is a cause for concern as it exacerbates existing inequalities and threatens to create a two-tiered economy. The pandemic's impact has been particularly harsh on the informal sector, which employs a significant portion of India's workforce. Addressing this disparity is crucial for ensuring that the benefits of India's economic growth are more equitably distributed. Another significant challenge confronting the Indian economy is the persistent inflationary pressure. While there have been early signs of cooling inflation, it remains a concern, as highlighted by Frontline magazine. The rising cost of essential commodities, particularly food and fuel, has eroded the purchasing power of consumers, impacting their spending patterns. Consumer spending, a key driver of economic growth, has shown signs of weakening, as evidenced by slumping sales in sectors like two-wheelers and entry-level cars, which are typically sensitive to the spending patterns of the middle class. This slowdown in consumer spending is a worrying trend, as it could potentially dampen overall economic growth. The Reserve Bank of India has been proactive in trying to tame inflation through a series of interest rate hikes. However, striking a balance between controlling inflation and supporting economic growth remains a delicate balancing act. India's economic growth story is also characterized by significant regional disparities. While some states, particularly those in the southern and western regions, have made remarkable progress in terms of economic development, others, particularly in the northern and eastern regions, continue to lag behind. This widening north-south divide is a cause for concern, as it creates imbalances in development and hinders overall economic progress. Bridging this regional divide is crucial for ensuring inclusive growth and harnessing the full potential of the Indian economy. This requires a concerted effort to promote balanced regional development, with a focus on investing in infrastructure, education, and healthcare in the lagging regions. It also necessitates creating an enabling environment for businesses to thrive in these regions, thereby generating employment opportunities and boosting economic activity. Despite the challenges, India's long-term economic outlook remains positive. The country is well positioned to capitalize on several emerging opportunities, particularly in sectors like manufacturing, exports, infrastructure, and clean energy. As global supply chains realign and companies seek to diversify their manufacturing bases, India has the potential to emerge as a major beneficiary. India's government has set an ambitious target of achieving $1 trillion in annual merchandise exports by 2030, as highlighted by the World Bank. To achieve this target, India needs to focus on diversifying its export basket, moving beyond traditional sectors like textiles and apparel to high-value-added sectors like electronics, pharmaceuticals, and engineering goods. Leveraging global value chains and deepening trade integration will be crucial for achieving this export ambition. To ensure that India's economic growth is sustainable and inclusive, policymakers need to focus on a few key areas. Firstly, there's a need to continue investing in education and skill development to enhance the employability of India's young and growing workforce. Equipping the workforce with the skills demanded by the 21st century economy is crucial for sustaining high growth rates in the long run. Secondly, addressing infrastructure bottlenecks remains a priority. Investing in roads, railways, ports, and airports will not only facilitate the movement of goods and people, but also attract foreign investment and create jobs. Thirdly, fostering an environment that encourages innovation and entrepreneurship is crucial for driving economic growth and creating employment opportunities. Simplifying regulations, providing access to finance, and promoting research and development are key steps in this direction. Lastly, ensuring environmental sustainability is paramount. Investing in renewable energy, promoting energy efficiency, and adopting sustainable practices across industries will be critical for achieving long-term economic and environmental well-being. In conclusion, India's economy stands at a crossroads, characterized by both promise and challenges. The country has demonstrated remarkable resilience in the face of adversity, emerging as a beacon of growth in an uncertain global landscape. However, to sustain this momentum and ensure that the benefits of growth reach all sections of society, addressing the challenges of economic disparity, inflation, and regional imbalances is crucial. India's demographic dividend, coupled with its entrepreneurial spirit and vast market potential, presents a unique opportunity for the nation to cement its position as a global economic powerhouse. By pursuing prudent economic policies, investing in its people, and embracing innovation, India can navigate the challenges and capitalize on the opportunities that lie ahead, charting a course towards sustainable and inclusive growth. As India's economic journey unfolds, it is imperative for policymakers, businesses, and citizens alike to work together to build a more prosperous and equitable nation. The path ahead requires a delicate balancing act, but with determination and a shared vision, India can achieve its true economic potential. To stay informed on India's economic progress and the evolving policy landscape, follow insights and analysis from reputable sources such as the World Bank, JP Morgan, and Frontline magazine.